Good morning. Happy Sunday. It's July 14th. It's been a minute since I made a video, but I wanted to talk about quick flipping booster boxes. I mean, you could do this with sports cards, and you can also do it with TCG. I mean, sealed products, when they're hot, yeah, it's easy to quick flip something. So like we'll talk about like the Target exclusive select basketball booster boxes. I mean, not booster box, mega boxes. Those things there, as soon as you grab them from the store, you can make some money off those right away. But that's kind of like a quick reseller. I kind of like holding on to things for a little bit. So the stuff I want to talk about is like the stuff that's about a year old. We're talking about Scarlet and Violet, Obsidian Flames, Paldea Evolved. Paradox Rift is not quite there yet, but these ones here, I think Paldea Evolves just became about a year old in June, and Obsidian Flames will be a year old in maybe August. And so I was buying booster boxes of the Sword and Shield booster boxes. I've been buying those since last year sometime. I think it was right after Chilling Reign sold out on the Pokemon Center. I was starting to buy those. I was getting those for as low as about 135. And we know they got all the way up to about 235 at one point, and so about $100 gain. And they've come back down since, maybe to 220 or so. And then the Fusion Strike ones, they all shot up. I think in about February. They sold out once, came back for about a week and sold out again, and those shot up again, and those kind of stayed at the 245. Again, I was getting those for maybe the 243 off the Pokemon Center plus shipping, or no, plus tax. No, shipping was free, so it's still like 258, and then they're almost up to 158, almost up to 250. So we're talking about another almost $100 gain. But when I think it was when Lost Origin sold out, I had bought a bunch of Lost Origin before it sold out, and as soon as it sold out, that one it shot up, but now it's back down under $200. But so this is the quick flip part I'm talking about is as soon as Lost Origin sold out and all the FOMO set in, I had some unforeseen taxes I had to pay, and I needed to get some stuff done on my car. And it's like I can, go into my bank account, but I was like, I kind of want to quick flip while things are hot right now. And so I bought a bunch of Paldea Evolved booster boxes, and strictly from the TikTok shop, because my vendors have been sold out. I got one vendor that's huge, and they sold out of all their Scarlet and Violet booster boxes. I mean, when Sword and Shield booster boxes were starting to heat up, Scarlet and Violet people were starting to sort of look over there, so they started looking over there, and so did I. I started looking, and they had Scarlet and Violet cases of booster boxes for months and months. But I think it was right around the time, we'll say, Astral Radiance sold out. Almost all of their Sword and Shield stuff sold out, so it kind of gave me that hint, like, maybe I should start buying some Sword and Shield. I mean, Scarlet and Violet. I'm gonna keep mixing those two up. As soon as the Astral Radiance, it was right around that time, and then I went and I was gonna pivot to Scarlet and Violet early sets, and I noticed that they were starting to sell out all their stuff, and I'm like sitting there, what's going on? Even Paradox Rift, I seen it there 1 week, and then the next week all gone. I even emailed them, hey, you guys have any more Scarlet and Violet, Obsidian Flames, Paldea Evolved, even Paradox Rift booster boxes, and they ran out of all that and Temporal Forces. The only thing they have left is Twilight Masquerade, which is crazy. They have none of the Scarlet and Violet boxes. So there's something going on with some of these boxes. But so I literally got all these Paldea Evolved boxes. I made a video. I'm selling all my Paldea Evolved boxes. I did that. I absolutely did that. Bought a bunch off the TikTok shop, strictly all off TikTok shop, for I think the most I paid was $84, and some of them were as low as like 80, 82, 80, so in that $84 range, none higher than that. And I sold them all for $129. As soon as I got them listed, I sold them all for $129. It didn't even take that long. So right now, Scarlet and Violet boxes, just because the prices aren't moving, I mean, they're hot right now, and they're actually starting to disappear. So, and then I sold a couple Obsidian Flame boxes. at 114, which is $10 over, $10 over what the MSRP is, and they sold like that, 114.99, or so 114.99. So I sold two Obsidian Flame booster boxes. I sold like 6 or 7. I'm trying to remember. I think it was six Paldea Evolved booster boxes at 130. So that was about a $45 to $50 gain, and I bought all those within like we'll say about I think it was like a two and a half month window, and I made about $45 to $50 on each box that quick. And then same with the Obsidian Flames. I haven't sold any Scarlet and Violet boxes because they haven't popped off yet. But I did do a quick flip on, and then the Lost Origin, I did do the quick flip on Lost Origin. So those were the 3 boxes. Lost Origin boxes, sold them when they hit 220. Now they're back down to 195. So I did make good money on those. And then the Paldea Evolved boxes, sold those at 130. Didn't have a problem selling those at all. You know, I always put the price plus best offer, and nobody sent me a best offer. They just pushed the buy now at 129 because they saw Paldea Evolved was moving. It hasn't moved since, so I kind of got out at the high point on those because I'm expecting a reprint, which is going to bring them back down to probably won't be able to get them for that $85 to $90, or I'll probably be having to get them around 100, which is fine because, you know, like I said, I did the quick flip. When they reprint and they're going to be around 100, maybe 105, a guesstimate here. You know, it's going to take a while for them to get back up to the 130. I would say, you know, maybe it could 6 months, maybe it'll get back to that 130. But then after that, who knows? Who knows when it'll get to MSRP, which is 161, and then start popping off like the Sword and Shield stuff did. It could be a while. It could be another year for that. But I just wanted to make that quick money, pay some taxes. I had taxes to pay, and I had some car stuff, you know, normal maintenance stuff on my car, and I'm going on a trip with my lady into Vegas next week. So yeah, so I had all this stuff going on. It's like, you know, maybe I'll move some boxes while they're hot right now, and that was the Lost Origin, the Paldea Evolved. And for some reason I threw just to throw up 2 boxes of Obsidian Flames because I know people always talk down on that set just because it's a small set. Pull rates are exactly the same as Scarlet and Violet, exactly the same as Paldea Evolved, and even a little bit worse than 151. Like, this is data that you can get off the TCG website. Just type in Obsidian Flames pull rates, and a TCG thing will pop up on your Google, and click on that, and then save that window, open up another one for Paldea Evolved pull rates, and you'll see the pull rates get a little bit worse in Paradox Rift, and they get a lot worse once you get to Paldean Fates, and then the worst is Temporal Forces and Twilight Masquerade have such bad pull rates. It's so bad. You could buy 3 boxes of those last 2 sets, and you may get only 1 special illustration rare. So when I got my son a Temporal Forces box, I literally got it for $5 shipping because it was free with my loop credits off the PSA club, which is $99, and that saved me on grading cards, and it gave me $100 and something in loop credit. I had 130 in loop credit, and so I only had to pay $5 to ship it. And we hit the Iron Leaves special illustration rare. So yeah, so really, I mean, people always talk about the sealed booster boxes for a long hold, and yeah, it's best for a very long hold. If I held those boxes for 5 years, yeah, I'm gonna make a lot more money. But you know, I turned them around real quick. I did so for every one of those boxes I sold, I did go back and buy a $45 to $50 box of Japanese 151. I got tons of these now. I got a whole cases full of these. But like I said, I still believe in this set here. These aren't a quick flip. Like overnight though, I mean, this could do that though. So say, you know, the reprints stop, and we'll say at the end of the year, let's say right around Christmas time, December or something like that. If these shoot up $30 a box, easy from right now I'm getting these for $45 to $55 right now. That's landed in my lap after everything. And so for these to go up $30 up to $80, which A lot of people on eBay are actually paying a little more than that. They're paying anywhere from, we'll say, about 60. It's sealed with the shrink, not the without. Uh, I've seen them going as high as like 80, 89. I mean, some people must not shop around. They'll pay extra for some reason. But like I said, once these boxes hit $100 or something like that, it'll be easy to quick flip. And I could see a box like this getting gains of $20 in a short amount of time. For a $150 box to do that, it doesn't seem so crazy, but you're not getting the as big of a gain. But for a smaller box like this, 50 something dollars, to gain $20 is not a hard thing to do, and that's like a 40% gain, like right there. It's like that's nuts. So that's why I'm buying a lot of these. I like this a lot. Japanese 151 is something I believe in a lot. So I still think there could be a quick flip on that. Right now I'm buying these, but if you don't have any of these in there, you don't have to rush. Pick one up here and there, whatever, or you can get a case for good prices. You can get cases of these for $800 or something like that for a case of 12, which is crazy. So I think, like I said, everyone always talks about long holds for sealed investing, but if you hit something at the right time, Pal de Evolved was the right time. When those boxes shot up, they literally shot up $30 in a short amount of time, and I was getting them for less because of coupons off of TikTok. So the coupons was some of my profit and the $30 gain. So then after like fees and stuff, because I sell mostly on eBay, I do marketplace too. So you're looking at like $35 to $40 on every box, and I've only had them for like a month, and so that's an amazing quick turnaround if you need to. So not everything is that. So if I really needed to sell these Japanese boxes, I'm gonna get my money back. That's about it. But I am the TikTok shop coupons is giving me like maybe a small amount of profit, and the rest of the fees when I sell it on other platforms. So those like I said, that's not a quick flip right now. That's more like that's just my money sitting there marinating, possibly make a little bit, hopefully not lose a little bit if I needed to. Yeah, so that's the end of my video here. And hey, we gotta pray for America. We got a lot of crazy shit going on. All day yesterday, after the news about the attempt on Donald Trump's life. I'm not a political channel. I don't like talking about all that kind of stuff. I'm talking about on a personal level. Personally, I'm not a fan of Donald Trump as a person. Politically, we'll not get into all that kind of stuff because the politics in the world right now is just it's nuts. It's crazy. But he's a human. He's a human being. He's out there doing his thing, and for somebody, and I'm hearing the guy was. It's weird because everyone has assumed it was some liberal, something this and that. Well, the guy was a registered a Republican. He was a registered Republican. He was, he was wearing a shirt that kind of signifies that he was, NRA kind of gun advocate kind of person, but for some reason he went after Donald Trump, and who knows what the agenda was behind the attack on Donald Trump. Maybe it was maybe he was a really good shot and he said, I'm just gonna graze him and make it seem like that. But I don't know, because he doesn't seem like the guy who would have went after Donald Trump initially. We'll see, as information comes out in the next days. But anyway, we got to pray for our country. We live in the greatest country. We could do the stuff that we do without, having to worry about, when you're taking your kids to school, bombs flying over your head, all this kind of stuff, because we have an amazing military, a great country. And, the world is just crazy, man. The world's crazy. So God bless America, and bless you guys. Have a great week, and I'll see you on the next video.